Thanks for joining us for This We Believe on WEKU. I'm Nicole Robinson Carroll. One of the local essays we received came from Brooke Morgan of Essie, Kentucky. Her essay is on a classic and enduring concept, friendship.
It took us nearly all day to get on the roller coaster because neither of us had ridden one before. We got inside the red and yellow cars, anticipating what was to come as the ride attendants trapped us beneath lap bars. Our fears merged into one as the car started to roll, and we closed our eyes as we climbed. The chains clinked together as the car rose toward a blue sky day. "What if this stupid thing breaks?" she yelled, only uncovering her eyes long enough to look at me. I peered at her through the space between my fingers as I protected my face with one hand and held on for dear life with the other. Then I replied in the most mature 7th grade voice that I could muster, "We will die together." Screams filled the air in a split second as we raced over the hill, worries forgotten as newfound emotions chased us around hairpin curves and over daring embankments. I love having someone to experience life's most elaborate adventures with and having someone to talk to until 3 a.m. just because. I love Friday night shopping trips and the unreserved honesty that can be found in no other. I love the jokes that she and I only understand and grieving breakups with stupid boys over ice cream covered in caramel drizzle. I believe in having a best friend. Ashley and I have been together since 2nd grade. That's a long time considering we have been in college for 2 years now, both as aspiring nurses with mountain-sized ambitions and a billion memories to make and reminisce. I had no idea that my red-headed classmate, who didn't show up until the 2nd day of 2nd grade, would become my best and most treasured friend. She has been my rock through the sunshine and the rain, the laughter, the good, the bad, the pain, and every emotion in between. We have traveled the rough road of love's gone wrong, found hope in one another's words, and let the good times roll. Having a best friend is one of God's greatest gifts for reasons that far outstretch the meaning of words. My best friend has given me hope in my tomorrows and let me know that despite what I'm going through at any particular time, that I can make it through. She says I give her the same sort of hope and encouragement. I love knowing there's an honest opinion right outside the dressing room and good-hearted, honest advice when I need it the most. Every girl needs a best friend. This I believe.
Brooke Morgan of Essie, Kentucky. Our final essayist is a student at Western Kentucky University in Bowling Green. Stephanie Menser's essay concerns the beauty that we all miss in the rush of our daily tasks.
Every day I drive the same path to and from work. At least once a day, I see the same 2 outlines of figures walking down the road. They appear to be a mother and son, and they always are walking back and forth from the neighboring grocery store. Sometimes it's in the cold, sometimes it's in the rain, sometimes they have lots of bags, and sometimes just one. But despite the condition, it is always just the 2 of them. I've been watching them for some time, and I always seem to play out their story in my head. One day they might be new immigrants with no other place to go. Others they may have lost the provider of the family and have no way of getting to the store other than walking. Whatever the case may be, I always feel a little sad every time I see them. A couple of weeks ago, I started to question why I cared so much about what had happened to them, instead of caring that they were walking very far at night in less than temperate weather conditions. I told myself I would stop and offer them a ride, but life gets in the way of intention sometimes. I would pass them too quickly or be in a hurry. Whatever the reason, I always had an excuse. But one rainy day, I was passing by and something felt different. I turned around, excited to ask them if they needed a ride. I'd be lying if I said the excitement came from the promise of helping others. I was excited to feel validated, to feel useful. But when I rolled up and asked the question, I didn't get the overwhelming thank you I expected. I didn't get any thank you for that matter. Instead, the woman turned to me and said, she came from a huge city where there's so much to take in. Here in America, everyone boxes themselves in cars and no one notices what's going on around them. No one appreciates the surrounding beauty. One day, she said, when she saw me driving by, she might take me up on my offer. But for now, she was just going to enjoy the beauty of the rain. I left with her words, and I don't think I shall ever forget them. It made me think about all the time I spend stuck in a car or in an office. Now when I pass them by, I don't see the sadness or struggle. I see them laughing, talking, and smiling. I think about how when the son gets older, he won't remember these times by how many bags he had to carry or how bad the weather was, but he will remember his mother and the stories they shared and the laughs they shared. This, I believe, is time truly spent, truly lived. I hope I can find the small moments of life and truly live them before they are gone. I want to drop worries and complaints and embrace the people I hold dear, even if it's just to do something as simple as taking a walk in the rain.
Stephanie Menser reading her essay for This We Believe, a WEKU Women's History Month special. We'd like to thank all of the wonderful women who participated in this project. You can read all 122 essay submissions and listen to some of them at our website, WEKU.FM. Support for This We Believe comes from the Women and Gender Studies program at Eastern Kentucky University. The program offers a minor and a certificate program. For more information, contact Director Marta Miranda at 859-622-2913 or visit the website www.womenstudies.eku.edu. We received production assistance for This We Believe from WYMT-TV in Hazard, 91.7 The Revolution in Bowling Green, WKMS in Murray, WGBH in Boston, Massachusetts, WCQS in Asheville, North Carolina, and from Dave Ross. Special thanks to John Gregory and Dan and Mary Jo Getteman of This I Believe Incorporated, and Heather Nagel-Dowdy and Angelia Spell of Skirt Magazine. I'm Nicole Robinson Carroll. Thanks for listening to This We Believe.